the labor side, so that's really our last category, is a lot of
Mm,
jobs on the labor side. So whether you're working in warehouse or kind of farming or areas like that, trades type jobs, those things, a lot of women in those roles applying for very good positions within companies that have those roles.
mm.
Probably not coming in a full blazer type suit, but what would you recommend to them?
Yeah, so I guess I mean in some of those roles, and I've actually had some clients who are working for sort of manufacturing type
Yes.
companies,
Yeah.
but they're in the office, right? So on many days they're actually having to go down to the factory floor, put on maybe high vis and those sorts of
Yes.
things. And there's some really special things that we have to look in, at those particular roles, because it's important, one, that there's safety to consider. So things like no open shoes, they don't work, they need to be closed toe. It's important, I think, that people in those roles, even when they are in those office roles of those sorts of companies, can still be seen as approachable
Right.
to the people on the factory floor. So, blazers can be okay, but it would be a more relaxed, casual style of
Got it.
blazer. We might pair that with a tee, and that again might be with a smart jean, if for those sorts of management roles. And I guess for the actual laborers, Clark,
Mhm.
that's not necessarily, not really people that I've tended to work with before. But I would say I imagine that a lot of them do already have uniforms.
Yeah, exactly. And I think for those environments, it's again just being smart. Do your research,
Yeah.
wear smart clothing attire. And if the environment is very much jean based, t-shirt based, you're probably going to get a uniform. Maybe it's some sort of polo type shirt that you'll end up wearing there.
Yeah.
It's still important to go to that interview to make a solid first impression, whether you are working in that office environment like you described, or
Mm,
you are working on the warehouse floor, or you are
yeah.
performing in a trade type role. Again, it's not looking like you've just thrown on the crumpled shirt on your floor coming in for the interview. You've put some thought into it, and you're there to impress that hiring manager. I think that's really key.